Hey everyone, I just thought I would show you how I put on a leg brace this morning. We're doing it in the camera because it's just easier. This is how my foot sits without the leg brace on. Yeah, both my knees turn inwards, we've got a whole other host of leg issues, but this is how my foot sits without my leg brace on, and when I try and lift it up it just goes floppy. It's kind of weird. So yeah. So I'm going to try and hold the camera and do this one-handed. It doesn't work very well, but we shall try. So the first thing you need to do is undo the braces. So I'll be back when I've done the strap. While I feel it easier to put the brace on sitting like this because I've got a lot more movement without it dragging across the floor and it's a lot more straighter foot-wise to slide this on. So all I do is just lift my leg up, slide my foot in, and then I'll just strap up the braces. So once I'm strapped up, the fun becomes putting the shoe on. Now the shoe is an absolute nightmare to slide on sometimes, depending on what type of shoe it is. So funnily enough, the easiest shoes I've found to put on are the Primark shoes. They open up so much wider than the posh brand name shoes, so let's see if we can slide this on one-handed. Trying to put a shoe on is the most complicated part of this, because it sometimes can take forever. But we get there, but the thing is we need to kind of rush it up and kind of push it up the back of the heel because it doesn't always want to play the game and go all the way up. So you need to pull the tongue up and just keep going until it fits. Now I've had to get bigger shoes. I'm normally a 5 or 6 depending. My right foot has always been the awkward foot, has always been the foot that's been a slightly bigger size than the left. It's always been the most complicated foot, so when I get shoes that were bigger anyway, they didn't always fit my left foot, sorry, but now they really don't fit my left foot because I've had to go up at least a size or 2 depending on the shoe. These shoes are really only going up kind of a size, but the other shoes that I've got, the kind of more brand name shoes, I've kind of need to go up to 1 or 2 sizes, which make it way too big for my right foot. But basically that's how I put my leg brace on, and it straightens my foot. The issue is now it's my knee that turned, both my knees have turned inwards. So that's the issue now. So even though my foot's straight, it still looks like it's swinging through the side when I walk. But that's simply because both my knees turn inwards. It's almost like, not in a mean way, but it's also like my legs have now got rickets because they both kind of bow in. I'll show you in a second. So now I get the leg brace on, as you can kind of see maybe in the light. My legs kind of curve and bend a bit more than they should, and both my kneecaps are kind of sitting about here and kind of about there. So they're sitting inwards, my knees have turned inwards, and my legs are kind of bowed a little bit. You can see it more with the leg brace leg. It kind of goes in a bit more than it should.